When they put a baby skin to skin, they can bill for that because they have to have a nurse that's standing by. So there's a billing code for that. This is how absurd it's gotten. The reason I'm bringing these things up is because why do you need blood drawn? People will say, well, you got to know what her hemoglobin is. Well, why? She's perfectly healthy. She just walked in. If she loses a lot of blood, yeah, you want to know what her hemoglobin is, but you don't really care what she starts with. You're going to treat her symptomatically. If she loses a lot of blood and she's perfectly fine, you're going to leave her alone. You might draw hemoglobin to see what she's at, but you're not going to transfuse her. But if she's unstable, you might transfuse her. So you need to know. You don't need to know when she walks in the door on every single woman. If she walks in the door and her vital signs are unstable, then you can draw blood based on your clinical findings. But that's not how the hospital works. The hospital doesn't base it on clinical findings. They don't even trust the nurses and the doctors to do that. They have standardized protocols, and everyone has to follow the standardized protocol. If a nurse doesn't do the things that they're told, the nurse will get yelled at on Monday morning. That's what will happen. Then they want to send a blood clot down to the blood bank because just in case you might need a transfusion. We have to be ready. Well, what happens if she came in from the car accident or a gunshot wound? You'd find blood for her right away anyway, O negative blood or whatever, you'd find it for her. You don't have to send it to the lab. Why do you send it to the lab? Because you can bill for a type and screen, which is what the lab is called. And the reason I say this is because when you go to a home birth, none of those things are done. She doesn't pee in a cup, she's not changed into a hospital gown, she doesn't get an IV started, she doesn't get her blood drawn, and somehow she and her baby live. They survive. It's amazing how that happened. So they do all these things because they've always done them that way.